Leo. Hello, Leo. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Leo and what does Leo need to know. Okay, so messages for Leo, please. Wow. Wow. All right. The first two cards that came out were the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So the Queen of Wands could be you or any other feminine fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, they could have this in their chart, but like I said, doesn't have to be. It's someone who's very proud, very confident. She's very warm and charismatic. She's outgoing and probably extroverted, or at least she's good at, I'm seeing like public speaking or speaking in front of people. She's not shy. She's not shy. She's actually really very attractive. Like, especially, she has a look. She has probably her own unique look about her. Okay. Fashion, style. She just has her own thing, and it works. Like, she knows what colors work on her, and she uses this to her advantage in, I guess, social or business situations. That's what I'm seeing. But it works for her. That's all I'm saying. Is like, this is a very confident, feminine person. Fire sign. She's a little witchy, a little bewitching, a little like magic. Okay, she may be into the occult, magic, that sort of thing. Anyway, she's got something to say. She's speaking her mind. She's got this open, direct communication style. She has an authoritarian, I didn't mean authoritarian, I meant authoritative voice, but okay. I meant authoritative. When she speaks, people listen to her. Maybe she has a kind of authority and she runs a tight ship, or like she's very disciplined, punctual, that sort of thing. She's serious about whatever this is, evidently. But let's just, I feel like I have to bring it back down to earth a little bit. This person is speaking from the heart, speaking honestly, and maybe even taking action right now. Like, now is the time for action. Now is the time for communication. It's like immediately getting right back to someone, answering messages right away, having an idea and going for it. She is completely self-assured and she is taking action and going for it and speaking her mind and being honest and direct, kind of blunt, okay? Maybe sometimes a little too honest for her own good, you know, because sometimes people don't like that, but whatever. I feel like in this case it's working for her because the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles came out together. So there's a new love or a new decision. There's a decision being made. There's a pathway opening up here. And this is like the seeds of abundance, the seeds of a new beginning. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of prosperity that could come of this partnership, of this decision. It's a good decision to go in a new direction. She's taking action on a good decision to go in a new direction. There could be a Gemini involved, but here's the thing. I think this is a relationship because the King of Cups came out here with the Ace of Cups. This is a partnership. We've got the Queen on one side, on the feminine side of the Lovers, the King on the masculine side of the Lovers. The King of Cups is a very loving, caring, masculine water sign. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It doesn't have to be a water sign. It's just someone with these qualities of being very intuitive, actually, and very sensitive and emotionally mature and emotionally available. He's trustworthy. He makes a great counselor or confidant because he's like a student of human nature. He understands people. He understands like the soul. He's also very mystical in his own way, probably psychic. I feel like the two of them have a telepathic communication style. Like, they feel each other. They don't have to always like speak in order to understand. He doesn't always, like, you don't have to tell him how you feel. The King of Cups, he can just look at you and he can tell how you feel. He can tell how you feel through your text messages. Like, he just knows how you feel. He's very compassionate as well as empathetic. Like, he's a very empathetic masculine. He really cares. He really cares about family. He really cares about his friends. He really cares about his close circle. He's a very like I said, very loving. He can be very gentle, very kind. But he's not easily, I'm getting something else. Like, he may experience very strong, intense emotions, but he's mature and he's not easily thrown off his emotional balance. I feel like he's come a long way in that maybe when he was younger, he maybe was a little more emotionally volatile. I feel like both of these people have come a long way. This is a very, wow, okay, very dynamic relationship coming through here. So they're both giving to this new love relationship. They love very deeply. They're falling in love with each other. And they're expressing their feelings openly. They're giving each other love, appreciation, and gifts. If this is a pre-existing relationship, it's like there's an emotional renewal in this relationship, like renewing your vows or renewing your commitment to each other, or like sharing this new beginning together as a couple. It seems like the Queen of Wands is doing something or saying something, and the King of Cups is supporting her and is responding and loves it. Okay. Let's see. What else does Leo need to know about this situation? The Nine of Wands. Okay, give me a little bit more. The King of Wands and the Four of Cups. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, there's another man involved, or there's another person here that came out, and it's interesting that it's coming out on the side of the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands now. And it came out with the Nine of Wands and the Four of Cups, which indicates a lot of reluctance and disinterest and a boundary being put up here. There's this King of Wands is like blocking or saying no or not interested. Can we get a little bit more about the King of Wands? This is someone at work or someone who is very just focused on work, focused on building something up, invested in just their own personal success. This person may be younger. All right, the Page of Wands showed up, and I saw the Seven of Pentacles earlier, which is like, again, just focused on work, trying to grow and build their own business. So this could be a masculine, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah, there's the Seven of Wands and the Moon. They are not doing so. They're not interested. They are in their own sort of secret battle within themselves. They have a lot of emotional, I just heard damage, emotional damage. I don't know. They have a lot of ups and downs, and they're moving in a different direction. They have their own path. It seems like they're closed off. Okay, this person is closed off, and with the Seven of Cups coming out, I've been meditating on the Seven of Cups a lot lately, and to me, this indicates someone who doesn't know how they feel. They are disconnected from their own emotions. They're not sure they even have feelings. They probably do, but they don't know what their emotions are trying to say. They don't know what feelings are. They don't know what they mean. It's confusing, it may be overwhelming, and this is what they're trying to guard themselves from. Something is a little too much for this particular King of Wands, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarian, masculine fire sign. This is someone who's also very bold and charismatic. He's like the go for it type. He's an entrepreneur. He is a visionary. He loves to like get up and go and find adventure, and is also very open and honest and charismatic, like I said, magnetic. And so I would think the King and Queen of Wands would have a lot in common and be very attracted to each other. And it just seems like, for whatever reason, this King of Wands needed to come out, and he's basically saying no, or no thank you, or he's going in a different direction, and he's being very quiet and silent. And there's a little bit of deceptiveness on his part as well. And he feels like he's got a lot on his plate that he needs to take care of, and he doesn't want to talk about it. He's not open. He's very defensive. He's very closed off. He's guarded. He's tired. He's not happy. He's bored. And he's trying to find his own way here. And he doesn't know how he feels. He's got mixed emotions. He's kind of angry or like hateful or something, I don't want to accuse, but it's just coming through, maybe a little contemptuous. He doesn't have his, he may have like 12th house placements in something, like his moon sign could be in the 12th house, or some important placement could be in the 12th house, and like Venus or something, Venus or the moon, okay? And this makes it hard for him to understand his own emotions sometimes, and his emotions may be on like a delayed reaction. Now I'm saying his, but it could be anybody, this could be male, female, it doesn't matter. It's just coming out as the King of Wands, so I'm talking about it that way. So please take it as it resonates for you, of course. So flip it if you need to. If this is your reading, this is your message. This person is trying to change their life. They're trying to turn things around in their life. And in many ways, they are kind of lucky. They're very lucky. And they're trying to have gratitude for the good things, but I feel like they're actually pretty depressed and not happy. Yeah, like this is like they're trying to change their life. They're also looking for fun. They're trying to get out of this. Okay, so we'll just get one more. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles, the Magician. So they're focused on money. They're trying to manifest financial success, stability, and also trying to change their life and go in a new direction. And they have a lot of emotions, and yeah, it's all about family for them as well. This person cares about family. Okay, so that was, I feel like, almost like a side note for someone, because it looks like maybe you were interested in a relationship with someone else at some point and it didn't really work out, and it's just now we're back to being strangers or something, you know what I mean? And so now you're into this other relationship, this new relationship, this like renewal of relationship, or like this new beginning with this other person. And this looks really great. Like any kind of problem is going to be solved in this relationship. Any misunderstanding is going to be cleared up. It's like a heart-to-heart conversation with someone that you have a real solid future with, or you're invested in this relationship together. Why is this Five of Wands trying to come out? Because we saw that, right? The Ten of Swords. What the hell? Ten of Swords, Magician. Okay, I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles, the Moon again, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune. So there's been some kind of friction, fighting, conflict, chaos, pulling you in multiple different directions. Okay. Well, this is my happy ending card, and it came out right on top of it. Did you see that? The Ten of Cups came out on top of it. This could be discord within the family. Can we get a little bit more about this? With someone from the past or having to do with the past. The Tower. Yeah, there's like been this conflict, and maybe it's over now. Like, let the past be the past and just look forward to the future in all of this. Yeah, I see that Queen of Pentacles and how she's got a decision to make. Manifesting what? Manifesting, okay, the end and like healing from this. Doing something right. Yeah, just like maybe even speaking the truth, or I don't know. She's keeping a lot to herself. There's been this like internal conflict within this person, and maybe it has to do with health or finances, probably to do with a living situation or like a body type situation, like something going on internally in the body. Could be health related. And it looks like, this has been a serious problem, and it's been really painful. And it's like there's a need for a greater sense of focus on peace and to straighten this out. Yeah, it just looks like there's something that's really needs to get straightened out here. And there is also this like tragedy and obsession and really caught up in a conflict and feeling defeated and feeling like something is not working out and nothing's working out. This is like bad karma. Somebody is getting some negative karma here. Somebody is getting some like is this the tower that happened? Is this why? Is this the fight? like you had to make up your mind about something. You had to make a decision. Someone feels like they made the wrong choice. Someone feels like they missed out on an opportunity. Someone feels like something was stolen from them or lost, and it's been very painful. And at the center of it all is this need for healing and balance. And yeah, I feel like someone's been navigating what feels like a karmic situation, karmic relationship, karmic negative bond with someone else. And this is the breakdown. Yeah, there's that Five of Pentacles again. And it may be to do with this King of Wands character and needing to resolve an issue with this person. Having to come to some kind of healthy resolution here to restore the peace, restoring the health of the body, really. Or the home, body, whatever it is for you. Take it, of course, as it resonates. Take what's meant for you, right? Take what belongs to you, leave the rest. I'm trying to say, take what's meant for you, leave the rest for whoever it belongs to. That's the line. So it just looks like there's been some kind of history here of conflict and struggle. And I almost get like someone wants to move on from that. Yeah, like someone just doesn't want to do that. Someone wants to clear it up, make it right, make amends, find a way forward to change things for the better, to make a much more healthier situation here, to rise up from that. Yeah, to start again or start over, or like there's celebrating the family, celebrating the Ten of Pentacles, to enjoy or to, yeah, okay, to love their lifestyle. Someone wants to love their lifestyle. Someone wants to enjoy their time with their family, because nothing ever lasts forever, and the kids grow up and we all grow old, and eventually we're going to pass away and move on and die. And so it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like someone is very nostalgic for the way things used to be, and they're really sorry that it ended, or like, can we try again kind of thing. Okay, what else is going on for Leo today? Any other messages for Leo? So yeah, there's this very important relationship that is really highlighted here, and it's a new beginning for the both of you. And so this conversation that you're having, this communication that you're having, these shared feelings, you're working together to make positive changes. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. You're working together, collaborating to bring a sense of peace and balance and security into the situation. I've got the Ace, the 2, and the 3 of Pentacles. So it's like you are both invested in this project together. You're both dedicated, committed, recommitting yourselves to this project, to building a life together, to working together. There could be a marriage involved, or it's just, this is just highlighting again. Okay, hold on. It's highlighting again the reciprocity and the equal give and take. You're both invested in this, and it's the right thing to do. It just feels like it's right and good and true, and this is the right thing to do, and you both feel that way, and so you want to do the right thing, and you both want to do it right this time, or you just, this is what you want to do together. And so you're dedicated to making that happen. But there's still this devil 7 of Swords lingering around here. And so is this what you need to work on, you know, resolving with the World and the Knight of Pentacles? Dedicated to resolving this conflict, dedicated to resolving this, yeah, to make peace with this, to find balance with this, to say no to this. It seems like this is an internal decision that someone needs to make, to stop doing something. Stop. The devil 7 of Swords energy is very manipulative, very angry, frustrated, deceptive, predatory. There could be a Capricorn involved that needs to stop what they're doing. Undermining. Someone who gets pleasure from undermining you or the marriage or the situation or the relationship or whatever. There's a negative toxic element involved here, and someone has to stop. It has to be a conscious decision to change their behavior, to stop doing it. Put the brakes on this and make a decision to wrap this up, to find closure on an argument or a fight. If that's the case, and this is your love relationship here, if this is a new relationship that you're stepping into, it's like you've got to wrap up the conflict from the past. You do not want to bring your past into the future here. You don't want to be a prisoner of your past. You're not a prisoner of your past. It's not a life sentence, right? And forgive yourself. Have some grace for your younger self. The mistakes that you made. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has failures. This is how we learn our lessons here in this world, on this earth. You know, you can chalk it up to lesson learned and give yourself grace and forgive yourself and forgive everybody involved. Just to have that spiritual, uplifting attitude, right? Just to release your past, release yourself from your past self with love and gratitude. You did the best that you could at the time, and you're not going to hold a grudge against yourself or others forever and ever, because this dims your light. And you are a being of light. You are a cosmic being of light having a human experience on this earth. So remember who you are. You are a soul. You are an angel, okay? You are a light being. You are a light worker, incarnate, embodied in this world to have these experiences and to experience the wide range of human emotions and interactions and all of it. And sometimes it's bad, and sometimes it feels bad, and sometimes you go down these paths of darkness and you experience that, and it's such an important experience to have, to integrate that shadow side into your understanding of yourself. Your self-concept can include this dynamic aspect, right? You are a paradoxical being in a dualistic universe, experiencing the light and the dark. But you are not your past. You are the soul. You are the observer, witnessing the miracle, observing the mystery of your life as it unfolds. Liberate yourself. Don't hold yourself to that, you know? Give yourself that grace. That feels like it just needs to end. Like whatever this is, where you feel like something is futile. There's an addiction, obsession, taboo behavior, forbidden stuff. Like something is wrong, okay? I don't know what it is. It's a general reading for Leo, so if you'd like personal specific details, you can email me for a personal reading. We can get into that for you, but it just looks like you need to kind of drop it. You need to stop it and drop it and move forward here towards being reborn into, it's time for you to be reborn into a very empowered, beautiful, comfortable, healthy, loving version of yourself, together perhaps with this partnership, this marriage, this contract that you're entering into, this here, the justice, this good choice that you're making. It requires you to release, and saying yes to the right thing means saying no to all the other possible things that are actually distracting, chaotic, not even very positive, like not good for you. That's not good. It's really negative, actually. It's draining you. There's this energy vampire or some kind of an entity even. Like it could be like an entity that's attached itself to you, and it's time for you to cut that out. Get to the bottom of it. Where is this coming from? Why are you doing this? What do you need? And cut it out. Sorry, like, is that direct? Like, stop it. Quit smoking, quit drinking, like, you know what I mean? Like, quit the drinking, quit the, like, I don't know. This is a message coming through for someone. If it belongs to you, then you know it. You know if this is your message or not. It's time for a change, to get healthy, to take care of yourself. There are some self-sabotaging behaviors, some outdated beliefs, some kind of wrong-headedness. It's just the way that you're thinking, and you can change it. You can change that right here. You can change it. You can get a new perspective on things. And I think when you do, and you dedicate yourself or rededicate yourself to this new path together with this partner, perhaps this new partner, you're going in the right direction. This is good. This is leading you to health and abundance and prosperity and like all the good Empress kind of stuff. This is where you go home. This is where you go where you belong. This is where you feel good. And so another thing that I've been thinking about a lot lately is we are always where we need to be, because we always need to be exactly where we are, because that's where change begins. That's where life is, right here and now. This is life. This is being present, and being mindful means we are always exactly where we need to be, because we always need to be exactly where we are, especially if you want to take your power back, take control of your life, direct that life towards the goals, towards where you want to go. And so if you want to go somewhere, you got to start where you are right now. So being here now, sitting with the negative emotions and making space for it and allowing it and embracing it and saying, yes, I am angry. Yes, I am depressed or frustrated. Yeah, I do feel this way. It's part of who I am. So what do I need? I need to sit here and feel this, express this, take it into account, and give it the honor and respect it deserves. But it's not my whole self. I also am very happy, and I love these others. Like I'm very loving and very caring, and so you are not defined by one or the other, but both and neither. Because again, you are not your feelings, you are not your identity, you are not your past, you are not even your path. You are the cosmic being of light that is the silent observer at the center of it all, that peace and quiet that is within you. That's who you are. You are the observer. You are the witness, watching this miracle of your life unfold. Seeing yourself that way can be very grounding. Can be. So if that helps, I hope it helps. So, okay, intense, very intense, like very healing messages. Yeah, I just feel like the Seven of Cups being here, again, this has been talking to me about feeling disconnected from God, Spirit, the universe, disconnected from Spirit, disconnected from the source of all love and light, and really just in the shadow. But the shadow is not the absence of light. It is the obstacle. Okay, what am I trying to say? Yeah, let's get real clear. We're going to get real clear about something. The Queen of Swords is saying, get clear about this. You're going to get clear about the, okay, yeah, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Someone is really caught up in their head, and there is some kind of illusion and overthinking, overanalyzing. There's something that is not clear, that you just don't know and you're not sure. And it's seriously, seriously bothering you with the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. There is so much anxiety, and it's time to resolve the issue. The fear, the stress, the anxiety, the doubts, the doubting yourself. So what I was trying to say, and I just want to make it clear. Let me put it this way. The light never goes out. Never. The everlasting light is always shining. What happens is we turn our backs to it and cast a shadow. That's where the shadow comes from. When we turn our backs to the light, we cast a shadow. Or when there's an object in the way of the light, it casts a shadow. And that is where the shadow comes from. It doesn't mean the light has gone out. It means you've turned your back on it. Or there's like an object or obstacle in the way that's blocking the light. So either you need to turn around and turn back toward the light and go towards that, or you need to remove the obstacle out of the way. Something like that might help to, again, ground you and to clarify. So that's what I was trying to say with the Seven of Cups. It's like, someone is going through feeling disconnected from the light, disconnected from their own emotions. They don't know how they feel, and they probably feel really bad. A lot of confusion coming on here because, and so yeah, so something feels wrong. It feels off. And it's time to get more information, get the clarity that you need, get the get the picture, like turn it around. So I see this being resolved. I see something that has been seriously bothering you. It's going to be resolved. And you're going to go and take some kind of right action in a new direction. Like, this is when you stand up for yourself. This is when you are not afraid to speak up and go in the new direction, go where you're called. This is where you make peace with the transformation, make peace with the change. This is where you keep an open mind and learn and go and seek out this new direction. There's a valiant effort here. You have the energy, you have what it takes, and you accept the consequences of following that passion, of acting from a place of authenticity. So, yeah, exactly. The sun, that's you, Leo. And the Six of Wands, that's Jupiter in Leo. And this is success. This is victory. This is overcoming the challenge, solving the problem, getting the clarity, getting that enlightenment, turning back to the light, because you are the light. It comes from within, and you're finding it. So you are never trapped. You are never alone. Somebody feels like they feel like they've been stuck, trapped, alone, but it's time for you to take action on working on this. You have something here that's coming in, a job, a career, resources at your disposal. The more you work on this new thing, the more profitable it will become, and this is going to help liberate you from whatever this is. Yeah, there's that King of Wands again, working on this together, the Empress. Empress, Ten of Swords. So something has to come to an end for something new to begin. And it is difficult and it is painful. And I feel like someone feels like they've seriously lost something that meant a lot to them. But you know, if it really belonged to you, if it really belongs to you, it can't be taken from you. You can't lose something that actually belongs to you. Probably didn't really belong to you in the first place, if you think about it. I'm also getting this idea that whatever's meant for you will bring you more clarity and not confusion. If it's meant for you, it'll be clear and it will not be confusing. A yes answer is very clear. Mixed signals means no. Very easy to use your discernment in that way, to be authentic to yourself, to have that kind of pride or dignity within yourself, to have those kinds of boundaries. If someone is sending you mixed signals, take it as a no and keep it moving and watch them either come around or drop off. If it's not a clear yes, it's a no, because your time is too valuable for these freaking games, whoever that's for. I feel like someone's been stuck on something like in their head, and it's like an unanswered question. It's like bothering the heck out of you, and it's causing you physical symptoms as well. And once you can kind of resolve that conflict within and go in the new direction where you're supposed to be, you're going to feel a lot better in your body. You'll have more energy. Your energy will be like cleaner or more pure, like focused. No more distraction, no more conflict, just like streamlined and focused. Yeah, again, there's the Sun and the Eight of Pentacles is like finding this creative work that really suits you. Like, this is where you love to show up to work, or you love what you're working on, you really enjoy it. Yeah, and then there's the Six of Pentacles and the Justice, again with those scales being balanced out. Like, this is where you belong, and it's going to be very successful, and it's the right thing to do. So there's something that's wrong, and it's not the right thing to do, and you don't really belong there, and you're not trapped there, and it's time for you to resolve that, end it, so that you can go in this new direction, have the courage, have what it takes, like having the chutzpah to go and to be committed to this new direction here. And it's it's really positive. There's work involved, you know, it's not like a free ride or something, but it's something that you enjoy. It's worthy of you. It's worth it. And it resolves your doubts and fears. What would happen if you chose to release yourself from the fear and the doubt and the anxiety? Like, what if you decided to go for it? What if you just went for it? What if you put in the effort and did what you needed to do and spoke your mind and was totally authentic and, like, I don't know, there's just this new relationship, but it's a choice that you're making. And this is very healthy for you. It's very honest. It's very real. It's very authentic. And so what happens is you love it. You enjoy it so much. It becomes playful and liberating. And it's not this drudgery. It's not. It's, you maybe there's travel involved, moving to a new location. You don't know what to do. You have many options. And saying yes to one option means saying no to another. Saying yes to one path means saying no to another path, or even all other possible paths. And you don't know what's going to happen until you actually do it. It's like you have to choose which cup to drink, and you don't know what it's going to taste like until you actually drink it. But then having the courage to go for it. You've had a lot of life lessons. You've had so much experience in your life that you can bring to bear on this new situation that will ensure your success. Success with effort, success with work, authentic action taken for what you truly believe in, speaking up, standing up for who you are, like speaking out, doing what you know is the right thing to do. Like, do what you know is right, and you cannot go wrong. That's the message. I'm going to get you some tea leaves and stuff. Let's get some oracles for my Leo. Do what you know is right, and you can't go wrong. You will not fail. This is divinely orchestrated. This is in alignment, in harmony with the will of the divine. And it's like, well, I don't know what the will of the divine is. Actually, yes, you do. But you're afraid to admit it, or like it's scary, or, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty involved, and you don't know if it's going to be okay. And I'm telling you, it is. It's going to be more than okay. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. What if I told you you're going to love it? Well, I don't know. I could sit here and tell you a million times, Leo, you are going to be so happy. It's amazing. I can't even tell. And you could come up with a million excuses to keep yourself stuck because you're scared. You could come up with a million excuses because you feel like you don't know. Doesn't matter what I say, how many times I say it. Like, if you're not going to believe it, you're not going to believe it. But I'm telling you right now, close out the chapter, end the cycle, wrap it up. Okay, tie up the loose ends and let it go. Forgive yourself for your past mistakes. It's okay. You're okay. Okay? Whatever happened to you, it does not define you as a person. It does not define your worth or what you deserve. Absolutely not. You are not a prisoner of your past. It is not a life sentence. It's time for you to let it go and liberate yourself, to pursue your dreams, to pursue your happiness, to go where you are called, to where you belong, going home and being comfortable and in love with life. Do what you know is right. Dance to the beat of your own heart, and the right partner will find you. Okay. You're being brought together for a reason. There's something you're supposed to do together. All right, let's see. Older woman. Dealings or relationship with an older woman could be involved somewhere. Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. You could be this older woman, or this older woman could be involved somehow in this increase of material wealth or spiritual growth that is coming into your life. We've got cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, you know what? Maybe someone's dissatisfied with their life, and this is also leading them to the wealth and the growth and the spiritual and material. Okay? So yeah, we saw a lot of that. Someone's really not happy. You know, even if you have $1 million, it can't buy happiness. It can't buy health. You know, you're going to end up spending it all on trying to be happy and trying to get healthy, but you know, it does give you an advantage. Seek out information that will help you. Okay, so there's information out there that could help you to pursue and follow, and protected from negative forces beyond your control. We saw that entity, or we saw that negativity, we saw that darkness, and you are protected from negative forces beyond your control, and that's something that you need to know. Okay, we got clouds, temporary problems. So whatever this problem is that's going on here, it is temporary. It is not forever. It is not a life sentence. Okay, it's not gonna last forever. It's gonna be okay. This will be resolved, and in a very happy way nonetheless. Like, you're gonna be so happy. Get back to the basics. Yeah, keep it simple. Keep it real simple, present and mindful. Getting back to the basics. I like that message. A two-faced friend with the cat. Okay, and then we have the dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Scissors, disappointed in some affair. And then we've got the fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. With the ant, the work, achievement, and success. All right. That's a lot. It's what about this two-faced friend? Who the heck is this two-faced friend? Is it this older woman? I don't know. Who is it? Someone at work. Pay attention to your work. This elephant, long journey, physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So yeah, whatever this is like, get back to the basics, focus on your work. You're wiser than ever. This has left you wiser dealing with this. And then there's a reconciliation with the pineapple, and trouble or accusations, parting of ways in romance or business. So there's been some trouble there. The fox in the valley, being shrewd and resourceful in business, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So being at peace within yourself, being composed within yourself, especially at work, like keeping your feelings out of it or something. There's somebody at work that is two-faced. You don't want to talk to them. Don't get yourself too involved with that. Protecting yourself. You are protected from negative forces beyond your control, but you also should probably invest some in boundaries and protecting yourself from that, because it's not what it purports to be. It's not what it seems, or they're two-faced, you know. And you don't want to get taken advantage of or led astray with whoever that is. Can we get a little bit more about who that is? Just like a specific sign or a specific... Who is that? Speculation, Jupiter in Cancer. And we've got Jupiter in Taurus, as well as the Sun in Leo. So they could have those placements in their chart. Also, Saturn in Scorpio in their chart. That could help you to clarify who that may be. Okay, let's see. What else? Let's talk to the goddess Hecate and see what she has to say for my Leo today. One message for Leo. Dichotomy. Interesting, because we were talking about that two-face. And the dichotomy is like the black and white, the opposites. Choices. Like, you have two choices here. You have a choice to make. Let's read the dichotomy card. Number 4 and number 3. So there's like a countdown. It's getting closer to the time where you're going to need to decide what you're going to do. It's getting closer to the time where you're going to need to take action on this. There's like a breakthrough in this relationship, and it has to do with all of this internal conflict and doubts, fears, lack of clarity, disconnection from spirit, disconnection from self, disconnection from the own emotions, feeling trapped in the head, really rationalizing everything, not being able to feel into the heart space. You know what that's reminding me of? The longest journey is from the head to the heart. So let's read for dichotomy, number 4. I feel like someone is embarking on that journey. You're getting back in touch with your own heart. Let's see. Dark-minded. Ooh, it says dark-minded. Born of the underworld and the heavens, Hecate Melanoe's contradictory nature reflects the struggle inside many of us. The task of keeping things balanced within can lead to a schism. In this guise, Hecate knows your highest truths and your most hidden fears. Let her torches guide you through both sides of yourself. In the shadows and in the light, Hecate awaits those who seek the mysteries and is the guide and initiatrix of all who approach her with a pure heart. Oh my goodness. The cat being here is like, that's Leo. Leo is the cat. And the Queen of Wands has her little black cat. This could be you in your light and your dark. And we all have that. The line of good and evil travels through the heart of all men, or something like that. That's a quote as well. But like, yeah, we all have the light and the dark. And we were talking about that, the light and the dark and all of that. So this is confirming, clarifying, reiterating, and repeating some things that we've already said. So this is the contradictory nature and the struggle inside many of us, probably all of us. Keeping things balanced. We need to keep things balanced, the dark and the light, integrating both. The task of keeping things balanced can lead to the schism, but Hecate knows your highest truths and your most hidden fears. Let her torches guide you through both sides of yourself, the shadows and the light. So there is guidance waiting for you. If you are seeking the mysteries, you want to witness these mysteries, approach this with a pure heart, taking accountability for all of yourself, embracing your entire self. This is who I am. The dark and the light. I'm seeing one of those memes where it's like, if you don't love me at my Queen of Swords, then you don't deserve me at my Queen of Wands. You know, that's cute. I like that. So choices, though, there is a choice here with the 3. I'll read for that too. That schism. Yeah. Doing the right thing, you can't go wrong, integrating your entire self, being authentic to who you are, the dark and the light. You're not trying to escape it. You're not trying to deny it. You're not ashamed of it. It's just, you are a human having a human experience. You are a divine soul, you know, a being of light having this embodied experience on earth. And so knowing this, it's like, it's not about blaming. It's not shameful. It's okay. You don't have to condone some of these behaviors if you're doing something that you're not supposed to. If you're doing abusive things, violent things, you know, we're not saying it's okay to do those things. We're just saying, like, we're not going to condemn ourselves for making mistakes or for having a hard time when we are literally we are a ghost. Okay, we are a ghost inside a skeleton, wrapped in flesh, you know, walking around on this rock that is flying through space at 60,000 miles per hour. We are not going to be beating ourselves up about, like, anything. Like, we're going to have grace and understanding and empathy and compassion. And I feel like that's what you're getting out of this King of Cups, Queen of Wands dynamic, is like, there's a very understanding. Yeah, this could be like someone who's a good confidant. You can tell them your secrets. They give you guidance. They could be a counselor or something, and you can talk to this person. It looks like a romantic love affair or love partner, life partner who really gets it, who's doing their best to show up in that way. And so opening up and talking about it, you get a lot more love or reciprocity than maybe you possibly expected. For some, it's like you never expected it to go this well, and it's going much better than you thought it would. Yeah. Someone feels like they... Okay, exactly. Okay, I'll get to that. I was going to say, someone feels like they have to make a decision and they don't know what to do. You need more information. We had that, didn't we? The vine. Yeah, seek out more information. Okay, so you feel like you have to make a choice right now. And I feel like you do. You're right. You do need to make a choice right now. It's time. No more hesitation. It's time to overcome this hesitation, reluctance, and like really do it. Step up, step into the role that is going to lead you into this exciting, amazing, prosperous, loving new chapter of your life. Like, this is good. You're going to love it. So it's time to overcome that reluctance, that tendency to hesitate. and to make a choice. But here's the thing, is like, maybe you need a little bit more information. Maybe you do, but now's the time to get that information. You know what I mean? Like, don't wait. Don't rest yet. Like, now's the time. Okay, something like that. But let's see. The choices of the crossroads. This is the crossroads. Hecate's association with the crossroads goes back to antiquity. She has watched as you approached and looks off along possible routes, knowing and seeing that which we do not. Dare you venture down the road less traveled? Hecate makes no choice on your behalf, urging you to trust in yourself. This is so perfect. There is no right or wrong, but if you seek direction, then Hecate may hint at the best course of action. There is no turning back, only forward motion. Yeah, so that's the thing. You're at this crossroads. You have this inflection point. You have to make a choice. And if you choose one direction, then you're necessarily not choosing the others. And I feel like that can like make you stuck. Like you can get hung up on that. Do you dare to make this choice? Nobody's going to be able to do it on your behalf. You have to do it. It's your choice. And I see you doing it, though. I see you rising to the occasion. I see you triumphant. I see you, like, standing up. And you have the higher ground, or, like, this is the right thing to do. You know what the right thing to do is. Do it. So trust yourself that you have what it takes, because you absolutely do. You have what it takes. Okay. And I mean, obviously, I don't know if it's obvious. I don't know why I said obviously, but maybe because I've been using this Systems Oracle a lot lately by Daniel Martin Diaz. I love this artist and I love his work and his decks. So I have so many of them, but I'm going to use the Systems Oracle to get you one more card. Advice for my Leo, please. Advice for my Leo, please. Awakening. Ooh, awakening. And at the bottom we have prima materia. So yeah, getting back to the basics, kind of keeping things simple. I also see this sort of cautious optimism, or like this prudent sense of responsibility, this diligence and focus that's coming through now as well. As you focus on your work, and this is very creative and it's very liberating for you, and it feels really good and you get really good at it, and the more effort you put into it, the more profit you will make, and the better you get. So yeah, I see this feedback loop between the more you practice your skill, the better you get at your skill. And the better you get at it, the more you want to practice it. And then you're building up your inventory, you're building up your bank account, you're building up your repertoire or your resume. And this is leading you to profit. This will be profitable. Okay, anyway, let's read Awakening. Number 21, Awakening. Shift in consciousness, activation, true nature, and liberation. Yep. The Awakening card represents a profound shift in consciousness, a sudden realization of the true nature of reality. It invites you to open your eyes to the illusions and conditioning that have shaped your perception of the world, and to awaken to your own authentic self. Awakening can be a disorienting and unsettling experience, as it often requires letting go of long-held beliefs and identities. However, it is also a liberating and celebratory process, allowing you to actualize living in alignment with your most profound truth. You may have been experiencing a disconnection from the truth, stagnation, lack of growth, a feeling of oblivion or being oblivious, or spiritual slumber. But like it said, this liberating and celebratory process allows you to actualize living in alignment with your most profound truth. So it's like getting back to who you really are, awakening to yourself, awakening to the world, awakening to the truth, the true nature of reality, and your own authentic self. Yes, it may be disorienting and unsettling because it requires letting go of false beliefs or outdated beliefs, long-standing beliefs, and identities that no longer apply to you anymore, like your past. You are not that person. You don't have to be that. Do you want to be that person anymore? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's not you anymore. That's over. It's gone. There's no going back. It's just a memory. It's only in your mind. And so why not redirect that focus towards a higher calling, this greater awakening, this shift in consciousness is coming in for you? Why not? It's living in alignment with your most profound truth, in alignment and harmony with the will of the divine as well. The will of the universe is here, moving through you. And I think you're becoming aware of it. Okay, so one last card we're going to read for Prima Materia. This is the essence. And it's also adversity and transformation, refinement and resilience. Ooh, refinement. I like that. Like you're being refined. You're coming into a more refined version of yourself. This challenge is refining you. I love that. The Prima Materia card represents the fundamental essence from which all things arise. So you're awakening to the essence. It is the raw, unformed potential that exists before creation takes shape. You know what? I feel like there's some of that in this reading too. Ace of Pentacles, Cups, Wands, like especially the Ace of Pentacles with this Lover's card. This is the raw, unformed potential that exists before creation takes shape. I don't know. I love that. Let's see. Just as the Prima Materia must undergo a refinement process to achieve its ultimate form, you must also endure challenges and obstacles on your path to self-realization. Revel in the quest, because it's through adversity that we discover our true strength and resilience. So you may have had some resistance to change, feeling stagnation. There's that word again, stagnation. Failing to recognize growth opportunities. You may have missed opportunities in the past, but this is another new opportunity. You have a new opportunity. You are being given a new opportunity. And you may have to be resilient. You may have to find that within yourself to endure the transformation process as you are being refined by this experience, right? So you're shedding. I'm seeing like shedding your old skins, or like I'm seeing marble. I'm seeing like a marble statue that is carved, like there's this raw block of marble. And it's being refined and carved and chiseled and beaten up with a hammer. To carve that marble, you have to hit it with a hammer over and over with a pick and like chip away at it until it becomes this beautiful statue, this beautiful work of art. And so that is actually like, if you think about it, like hitting something with a hammer is kind of like violent. It's like kind of a whole process. It's very involved. It can be strenuous. It can take a lot of work and effort, and it requires a lot of strength and physical endurance to do that kind of work. And it takes skill and dedication. But if you stick with it, you get this beautiful work of art at the end. And that's you. That's who you really are. That's what you are on the inside of that block of, on the inside of that block of marble. Who was it that said that? Was it like Michelangelo or Da Vinci or something? One of these old master artist was like, I see the statue inside the block of marble, and I'm just removing the outer layers to reveal the statue within. Like, that's what you're going through. You are being revealed. That is what you're awakening to, and that is what is being revealed. And look, it's in harmony. There's the harmonics card. It's all about being in harmony with the universe and the will of the universe, the will of the divine in your life. So that's what you're doing, and I love that for you. And that's what I've got for you today, Leo. Wow. So new relationship, new life path opening up for the two of you both together. You got some questions that need to be answered. You've got some choices that need to be made. You got some conflicts that need to be resolved, especially within yourself, in your mind. And, it seems like someone is very afraid and they keep replaying the past over and over again, or like they beat themselves up a lot. They don't have a lot of confidence or something. And this is what's being resolved. It's like, this is the refinement process. And as you move through it and you gain that courage and that authenticity, taking action, doing the right thing, you can't go wrong. That's the message. Thank you, Leo. That's what I've got for you today. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.